right, good morning, everyone. We've had some pretty dramatic changes as expected overnight at about 11:10 or 11:15 last evening. If you were trying to sleep, it might have been a little bit difficult. It was awfully loud with the wind starting to howl and our cold front sweeping through. The temperature dropped like a rock, and snow showers replaced the rain showers that we had yesterday. And here at about 9:40 this morning, temperatures are a good 35 to as much as 40 degrees colder than it was yesterday, and the wind, of course, makes it feel a lot worse. Here's a look at current wind gusts across the Buckeye State and also western Pennsylvania. We're gusting into the 20s to around 30 in Youngstown, with some higher gusts in a few spots out across central Ohio, southwestern parts of the Buckeye State as well. And we'll be in this same neighborhood all day as far as wind gusts, generally 25 to as much as 35, making it feel really different than it was just a day ago, and this is right on schedule. This pretty much unfolded just as we expected. Snow showers this morning have coated the ground in a few spots and have caused a few slick areas. Here's a look at the current wind chill values across the region. Generally, it feels like the single digits or lower teens in a lot of places as we speak here mid-morning. So again, yesterday we were in the 60s at this time across much of northeast Ohio, western parts of Pennsylvania. Now it feels like the single digits and the teens. This was a whopper of a cold front that's now located just off the eastern seaboard. In the wake of the front, we've got this cold northwesterly flow of air. This air is coming straight out of northern Canada. Notice where these lines originate at the top of the map. They then curve around a little bit around the Great Lakes and head right into northeast Ohio. This is the direction of the airflow coming right out of Canada. And while this cold air blowing over the Great Lakes, of course, is producing quite a bit in the way of snow shower activity. How much colder is it than 24 hours ago? Well, a lot. So we're talking about some readings here on the order of 30 to 35, even 40 degrees colder than 24 hours ago across the Ohio Valley. So it's a big dramatic change, and it's going to stay pretty cold, it looks like, for the foreseeable future. Nothing real unusual for midwinter, but certainly a big change from where we were. Here's a look at the regional satellite showing our snow showers lining up around the Great Lakes and into the Ohio Valley. Most of this fairly light, but any one of these can produce a quick dusting of snow and cause slick spots. Up in the snow belts east of Cleveland, they're going to get smacked with several inches worth of snow, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula counties included. Let's take a closer view here of the Cleveland area radar, showing these snow showers coming in out of the west. Again, producing a few slick spots, but we're not looking for a big accumulation at all out of these. As far as what the radar should look like this afternoon, this is generally what it will look like this afternoon. Not much different than this morning. This computer model keeps these snow showers flying all the way through this afternoon into this evening. So what you see is what you get for today. As we take a look at the longer range, here's a suite of computer models, things that meteorologists look at to help them formulate a forecast. And the general idea in all of these models is snow showers will continue into a good chunk of Friday. Notice the green showing up here around northeast Ohio, western parts of the Keystone State, and that green is indicative of snow shower activity in our northwesterly flow of air off the Great Lakes. We'll continue to see these snow showers firing up. Now, as we roll on into the weekend, a little bit different Saturday. This is a little system on Saturday. It's a weak one. It's kind of an Alberta clipper, a little weak area of low pressure moving through. Whoops. Let's try that again. Now let me know. Little weak area of low pressure moving through the Great Lakes. This will not be lake effect Saturday, more of a general snow. This is a fast moving system, so I think snowfall amounts on Saturday with this will generally be half an inch to maybe an inch or so. So we'll have to watch out for that at the start of the weekend. A few slick spots with a minor system pushing through. And then Sunday, for the big game, good day to stay indoors. It's going to be windy, it's going to be cold, and there'll be more snow showers firing up. A little bit more of a lake effect regime on Sunday with that northwesterly wind blowing in off the Great Lakes once again. So first half of the weekend, everyone can see a coating to an inch worth of snow. Sunday, any coatings or inch amounts will be more likely up in the lake-prone areas. As we fast forward into next week, this suite of computer models keeps us pretty cold, but generally uneventful. Notice no big storms showing up on the computer models next week. No big areas of low pressure moving through. No big areas of precipitation. There'll be some flurries from time to time, but generally nothing to write home about next week. As far as temperatures go, the general idea through the first week of February is that we stay pretty cold. The freezing line is this orange straight line here. Notice projected temperatures will be below that most of the time, all the way out through the end of the cycle here, and this map takes us all the way out through the 9th day of February. So while we might see a little spike of warmth here around the 8th or 9th, generally below freezing all the way through the period. Super long range computer models suggest after about the 10th of February, the worst of winter's cold will be out of here and we'll see more extended periods of mild weather instead of just one day here and there. It'll start to change a little bit, the pattern towards mid-February. But despite how cold it feels today, this is a look at January. Of course, today's the last day of the month. And this is a look at January across North America and where we have been as far as relation to the average. These orange colors indicate above average temperatures, the greens and blues below average, and the month as a whole has been cold in the west and cold up in northern parts of Canada, again, compared to average, where we have these orange colors above average. So 2013 January will go down in the record books as a warmer than average month here in the Mahoning Valley, despite how wintry it feels this morning. Join Jess at noon on 21 News Midday, and of course you can join me at 6 and 11 on 21 News tonight. All of the details on the snow and the cold that's coming over the next several days. Stay with us. Have a great Thursday.